afternoon and welcome back to the vlog. It's so good to have you here. First of all, guys, oh my gosh, totally blown away by not only the number of you who watched the last episode. If you haven't watched it yet, it's a goodie. Go check it out for sure after watching this one. And second of all, how many new subscribers we have on the channel. So it's so great to have you here. I am Sheryl, if you're new, and I am a life coach, I am a motivational speaker, I am a huge fitness and fashion enthusiast, and I also run half of Orley Marketing and Media, which in summary means I'm a busy, ambitious, motivated, excited, very happy individual. So this week, guys, has been a bit of a week of two halves, I would say. I've actually spent the last 48 hours, maybe the last like 72 hours in bed unwell. And so I've had to totally reshuffle all of my schedule. And that means that you're joining me on Friday. And we are heading to do something exciting, very exciting actually. I am going to record a podcast episode with the lovely Meg McLean, and I can't wait to have this conversation, and I'm so glad that I'm feeling better as well. What I would also say is, so when you run your own business, there's no, you can't really take a sick day. Some things can, yes, be rescheduled, and a reminder that nothing is more important than your health. However, when you have client commitments, responsibilities, things that just need to be done, contracts, invoices, things like that, there isn't the same, and having experienced both paths to life, you can't just cancel all your meetings. Now, you don't do that easily as an employee either. There's always a degree of right, can I really not get through this day? Or certainly that's my approach. But it's definitely different when it's your own business and you're letting, clients down, or you're having to ask for flexibility. But I've always found that people are so nice. I actually reached out to Meg on Wednesday morning when I first started feeling lousy. Well, actually I started feeling lousy kind of Tuesday, but I thought it would pass. And sort of said, and we had a studio booked as well. So I had to say what would be any cost incurred. I'm obviously liable for that. And she was amazing, and she's like, no, we'll just reschedule. And then I had to ask some other clients to move coaching sessions. But what I would say is I'm so glad that I honoured myself, because it's not just about showing up, it's about having the right energy, especially in my business. My energy is my currency. And so it's not just about showing up to be there, to be visible, but not to be present and ready and able to hold the space for my clients. And what transpired, oh my gosh, one of my client meetings that I had this morning was profound, for both of us. And honestly, the work that goes down in the coaching space, it truly is life-changing. Life-changing, perspective-changing. It feels like pure magic some days. And so I'm so glad that my client was same thing. She was absolutely not. We'll wait until you're ready. We actually had to reschedule twice because, ever the optimist, I hoped that it would be a 24-hour. Guys, also, I'm having a danger coffee. So I am feeling much, much better, but I still have a little bit of a dull head. And I want to have great energy for the work that I'm about to go in and deliver. So we're having a little caffeine boost. And why not? It's a little treat. It's Friday afternoon. I've actually got late meetings tonight as well, because I had to push all of those out from Wednesday, Thursday. So yeah, we still have a bit of a day ahead of us. And do you know what? That is my joy and privilege to do so. I cannot tell you, I had this real moment of realisation probably over the last couple of weeks, but this life that I'm living now, and I put a post on my LinkedIn, I now spend my hours and my days, the work I do is coaching ambitious, driven, motivated people who want to achieve and build an extraordinary life. And I've got a number of ways that I do that. through Orly, I work with companies, brands, individuals, founders, entrepreneurs on their marketing, their brand strategy, their social media content. And through my work as a content creator, I get to create content about all of those things. Whether here on this platform or on LinkedIn or the other social media channels, Instagram, etc. And that is how I, A, make a living, and B, like, that's my job. How amazing is that? Guys, it wasn't that long ago that was the dream, was to be full-time doing these things, but still have enough of my technical background, right? Like I love marketing, I love building brands, I love social media, I love helping people figure those things out. And now I do that for a living as part of this portfolio of how I'm creating a legacy and my purpose and everything. It's just amazing. You don't need to be just one thing, guys. You can be all of the things. Don't be put into boxes, don't be labelled, don't feel the need to write your bio in 140 characters and then that's all you can ever be. It's not that. You can be many, many things. You can pivot as many times as you like. You can try new things, new hobbies, new experiences, and have fun doing it. Have fun doing it. We are also post 12-week peak. So that has been, it's been an adjustment, to be honest. I'm missing the community already. Because I've been sick, I haven't been working out. And so I'm like, and we will, naturally your brain will default to this, but like, oh, I don't want to lose all that, what I built. I'm not going to. Fitness and the way that we train is a lifestyle for me. This was a moment in time with a real concerted focus and push. Now my plan is to use that as the baseline for what I do now moving forward. But it is not like I'll do this for 12 weeks and then go back. And actually, I can't even believe I've not said this yet. Guys, I posted a very vulnerable picture online on, what day would that have been? Wednesday? Like, didn't think I was going to post it. I didn't. It was a before and after. And when I took those befores, I absolutely, hand on heart, they were not for going anywhere. They were for the competition element of this program and for me to look back at, and for my coach as well. They were not for posting on social. But why not? Why not? I'm so proud of what I've accomplished. I'm so proud of the way my body looks. I'm so proud of the muscle I've built and how I've transformed my body completely, like completely. And scars, muscle, marks, stretch marks, whatever, like it, I'm so proud of it because it's mine. And it helps me to enjoy this beautiful, wonderful, magnificent life. So anyway, I'll take you with me. I feel the caffeine kicking in, so that's fine. And yeah, let's go have an awesome Friday, guys. Welcome to the vlog. Welcome back. It is now Sunday and I'm just having like the best day ever. I'm back running, which is amazing and brings me huge joy. It's funny, I was doing a lot of thinking, and I think that's one thing that I have, one of my major like learnings or insights coming out of the 12-week peak. What I would say is that inflammation in my body has dropped drastically by pulling back on some of the more high intensity, high impact stuff. and running is definitely in that category. But I love it. I love it so much. And during the 12 weeks, I missed it. I didn't feel like I was getting this, like I run because it makes me feel great. It's so good for me from like a decompressing. I do a lot of my thinking. I do a lot of planning for my business. I stop and like I use Whisperflow. I don't know if you guys know that app, but I use Whisperflow in terms of AI, and I'll like talk into it when I get ideas, and running means too much to me. Now, clearly I was going into a program for a set period of time, and I wanted to like lean in and do it properly. I'm always going to do things properly because that's like literally just my personality type. So I didn't want to push against the program and then be like, well, I'm just going to keep running anyway. And then, to be honest, I hurt my back, so I couldn't really run. I'm so happy to have it back in my life again. And it was hard. This is the thing. I have really put in the hard yards running-wise to try and make progress with it over the years. And again, those of you who have been on this journey with me for a while, you'll remember, like, I was asked by Cancer Research to be like the face of Race for Life in Scotland the year that I had diagnosis and treatment. And because the Race for Life, I was supposed to be ringing the starter bell so there was like some media coverage. I was supposed to be ringing the starter bell at Hope House. Is that what it's called? Hopetoun House. Hope House is my house. Hopetoun House. But because COVID then entered all of our worlds, it was pushed back. And so then what it meant was it became a virtual, everybody participate and share all your content online, #Race for Life. And so then because it was later, I was able to participate in it, run it myself, and it gave me a goal to start getting my fitness back. And I used the Couch to 5K app, and this is going back, so when would that have been? 2020 must have been. So we're going back 6 years, 5.5 because it was towards the latter half of the year. And I've not stopped running since, but I've had to, it's not something that comes super easy for me. So you just work harder and you're consistent with it. And what I would say is, whilst I don't believe I'll ever be like a sprinter, my ability to endure and my compromised running ability is really high. Like it's really, really high. Like I can come back from a 1K or an 800 meter or whatever the thing is, some hill sprint or something, and jump straight onto the cardio kit. I can get straight into down up mode. I can, whatever the thing is, I can do it whilst I'm recovering. And that's because I've built this like really conditioned engine. Gosh, I'm really just like going on about fitness, haven't I? But like I've built that up over time. Now, clearly when I went out this morning, my intent was a zone 2. So that's where you like really build that engine. My heart rate was all over the place. I was in zone 4 for most of it, which means like I'm really labouring. Like my heart rate is really elevated. But I wasn't doing it for data. I wasn't doing it for stats. I was doing it for love and fun and fitness and health and vitality and all of those amazing things. But I'm now heading into a client coaching meeting. One of my clients that I meet with in person. I obviously have an international business, which means a lot of my work is and my sessions are Zoom. But I do have some clients that are Glasgow, Edinburgh, Central Scotland, and so I get to meet with them in person. So I'm very excited. I'm very high energy. I'm feeling fantastic, and we're going to go and we're going to have a mega powerful session. It is a brand new week, it is a brand new month, and my energy is through the roof. Today has been phenomenal. I feel like I've had quite a lot of reminders over the last, couple of weeks about, and it's through conversations and insights that I've been reading, and I've also been reading a lot more again, which has been lovely. And I think because I have more energy just in general, because I'm eating a bit more, because the 12-week peak is finished, I'm just feeling so like myself, but an elevated version of myself. And
Guys, if there's one thing that you ever take away from me, I mean, hopefully there's more than one, and hopefully we can all continue to learn from each other. But if there's one thing, it's that you choose your mindset. You do. Even if at this point in your life you don't agree with me or you don't know how to master it, trust me, you choose it. And positivity is contagious. And if you can learn how to master your mind, like being non-reactive, like seeing the best in things, I tell you, it changes everything. You know that your brain is designed to support what you believe, and it'll find evidence to back up what you think. So therefore, your thoughts become your feelings and behaviors. So you need to select your thoughts with such care, because they are constructing your reality. They change everything about how you show up, your energy, what you're telling yourself, then what you're communicating out. Like, it's just everything. So, in other news, we have been shopping today. Let's talk fashion for a moment. As you know, I love style and fashion. I've had my head in Vogue literally from as early as I can remember. I don't know if you guys like remember when there would be like magazines available to buy, and there would be like comics as well. And then there would be like more gossipy, poppy culture magazines. I was always straight for Vogue. And it was an expensive book. I had it on subscription from an early age. And I think it's probably where my love of marketing and brand and advertising came from, was because I devoured, like I spent hours and hours and hours. I keep looking over to the left because I still have all of my old Vogue magazines. Actually, one of my friends, for my 30th birthday, which was almost 10 years ago, guys, one of my friends got me the edition, and the September edition is always a special one, from the month and the year I was born. How thoughtful is that? And I still have it, of course I do. So I've just always loved, there's a thousand things I love about fashion, but I love, in my business, in my life, the art of intentional dressing is huge, because it can instantly shift your state of being. And you all know the feeling when you're not feeling well and you want to like cuddle up and be all snuggled and you climb into like big comfortable clothes. But the same is true of structure and shape and tailoring and precision. It's especially true for me because the way that we dress equally has the ability to impact our confidence, how we walk into a room, our body language, the eye contact that we hold, but most importantly, how we feel about ourselves, because that energy, that is felt all around you. I have walked into rooms. I was in Manchester for an event a couple of years ago, and because I travel by myself often within my career, I have done since my early 20s, to be honest. I'm used to dining alone, going to fancy restaurants alone. I like zero problem with it. And I walked into the restaurant. Now, I also like to dress for dinner, but I was wearing like leather trousers and some sort of bodysuit and a pair of heels. And I walked into the room, and one of the waitresses was like, can I help you? Da-da-da. And I said, oh, just dinner for one, please. And she said, oh, do you have a preferred like seat? And so I think I said, oh, this looks lovely, I'll sit here. And she was like, you're very powerful. Now, what was it that gave her that impression? It was my energy. Now, if I had walked in there in joggers and a hoodie, I would have carried myself differently. I don't know that I wouldn't have been exuding what she was picking up from me. So, Fashion and style, all of those things, like I just love them. It's fun. Also, and I think it goes a bit deeper, right? Like I actually spent a lot of my life not necessarily able to wear the thing that I wanted to wear because, well, for some of my life, not a lot of my life, and I have been in shape more than I've been out of shape in my life. But I remember so acutely really wanting to wear like beautiful dresses and high heels and just be like styled and like, I don't know, I guess like a movie star, like a film star. Who doesn't want to dress like that? Or not even dress like that, feel like that, like sparkly and timeless and confident and powerful. So now that I can wear whatever I want, I do, and I won't apologize. I don't think anyone's asking me to apologize, but like, you know, sometimes as women, but just in general, we can often feel like we might be a bit much, and so we should tone down. Do not tone down. Turn the volume up. Like, wear what you want to wear. Wear sequins, wear colour, wear feathers, wear high heels, wear flat shoes, wear good American jeans. I'll actually cannot stop wearing them. I'm obsessed. The collection is growing. So yeah, but we have some very exciting things coming up this week and into the weekend and into next week, where I get the chance to take my love of dressing to the next level. So we have the black tie ball for MTN on Saturday, and the dress that I have picked, oh my gosh guys, so I thought I had it and I felt phenomenal in the dress that I picked, but then I seen something and I was like, I'm gonna order that. And so I ordered it, put it on, and instantly I was like, yeah, you're the one. But it's a little different for me. So they were both probably a little different actually. But the colouring of the one that I'm going to wear required all new jewellery. Not all new jewellery, but it needed new earrings. And new earrings, well, they just look lonely without a new necklace. So I've just been shopping. And I must admit, I'm actually a huge Swarovski fan. And the reason I really like it is because it is like, would I call it affordable glamour? Yeah, I think that's what I'd call it. Like, you get beautiful, beautiful pieces, but it's not costume jewellery. They're well crafted and the style and the design. Of course, there's things that's not in my taste either. But they just always look after cater to my needs really well. And I do like sparkle, but it needs to be right on the right line of beautiful, tasteful, expensive, but not blingy. Like, I've just got my own taste line, and everybody does. So anyway, the Leona and Swarovski at Livingston, she was amazing. But as I was getting to the purchase decision, and because it was like maybe a little more than I had anticipated, I was so hungry. So I was like, do you know what? I'm just gonna go think about it just now, because I will not make big decisions on an empty stomach. So I went and got a little snack from M&S. So anyway, we then went back and done the deal, and there was a deal to be had, which was nice. I like that. And so now we're back home. I'm going to quickly have some dinner, and then we are off down to another coaching meeting. I've had 2 clients already this morning, popped out shopping in the gap in between, was at the gym with Gary this morning. We have a very full-on week, but I am excited for it. And then we head on holiday after the ball. So yeah, it's gonna be amazing. And the month ahead is gonna be amazing. And I hope you guys are all spending your time, your days and your weeks doing stuff that makes you feel as high as I feel.
Heels together. Ready? Bend, stretch, Lovely straight backs. Knees opening. Very good. And forward bend. Heads down. Arm brings you up. Sends all at the same time to music. And rise. No, not too high with the arm. That's it, good. Nice. And over. Face the bar, nose in front, face the bar. Demi-plie. Heels down as soon as possible to stretch muscles.
Good evening, welcome back. My gosh, guys, what a week it has been. It has been very busy. It's always the same, isn't it? When you are getting organised to head off on holiday, take some time out of work, the businesses, whatever your life looks like. And it has definitely been the same here for sure. It's been good though, I must admit. I'm feeling excellent. I've been feeling really reflective over the last week and a half, 2 weeks. I've definitely been thinking a lot about, and I've had quite a lot of questions from people saying like, what's your next big goal now that the peak is finished? What are you going to do fitness wise? And I must admit, the completion of that project, initiative, has definitely created space for other creative thinking and ideas. And I've been doing a lot of thinking across all aspects of life and work and business, fitness, of course. And I, like, to be totally honest with you, I've definitely been not in my head, but like, well, that's where we do our thinking. So yeah, maybe in my head about what does feel right for me in terms of the fitness side of everything. And again, a bit of a like full vulnerable share, which is always the style on this channel. I was definitely seeing some really good progress with how my body was looking. But I think what I've also learned is what I care about most of all is my lifestyle and how I feel within my body. And I think it can be quite complicated for all of us, but especially for women, because there's just such a cultural narrative around the way our bodies look. Even when they do look strong and muscular and toned, that becomes the focus as well. Our weight is commented on all the time. It's just such a, yeah, it's odd, isn't it? It's so odd. So I'm now I think I'm only 2 classes back in because I was really sick last week. And so one thing I know for sure is I will continue to prioritise strength training over anything else. But I need my fitness routine to be more than just lifting. I love our style of like competitive, aggressive, extreme training. I love it. It gives me so much fuel that lights up the other aspects of my life, and I don't want to give that up, regardless if it means that I need to like eat a bit more to fuel that, and maybe it will mean that I've got a bit more inflammation and so I won't be like quite as lean. It's more important to me that I'm happy and loving this life that I have and able to run a couple of times a week and able to do a couple of classes a week, and maybe what the big lesson for me, or the biggest lesson, is scheduling in more, perhaps a little bit more recovery, yes, and doing everything I can be doing to feel well. It's funny, Claude and I were having a chat the other day. So I use Claude a lot, like a lot. And we were having a chat the other day about my brands, my businesses, the ecosystem within which I work, my industries. I straddle a couple of industries. And we were having a chat about some ideas that I've got, some huge ideas that I've got. And Claude gave me this really beautiful, succinct positioning of my brands and Sheryl Findlay Coaching as one brand, and how it sits at the intersection of wellness, business, fitness, health and fitness, fashion, lifestyle, and ultimately helping others build sustainable success, which is absolutely what I do. And the way that it played it back to me, like it felt like quite a penny drop moment, like an aha moment, because I know all of that, but I don't know, I just feel like I've got such clarity on everything, and it's just a beautiful spot to be in. I am not long home from Bali. I have included so I filmed some of the class. I actually filmed almost the whole class. It was just Laura and I that were there this evening, and so I felt more, I'm always very aware of other people's filming or not filming preferences. Like, not everybody's super cool with the camera on rolling all the time, and I totally get that. I don't ever want anyone to feel uncomfortable. So because it was just Laura and I took advantage of that and filmed a bit. And I'm so glad I did, because actually my sister and my niece have just popped in to visit Gary and I was showing them the video, and they were both like, oh, I could manage that. I was like, yeah, of course you could manage that. Of course you could. Anybody could. And so I think it's also just a really lovely example of why sharing some of what we're getting up to and talking about it and like demystifying, if you will, is so important, because then it makes everything so much more accessible for others to, like, that point of entry. So yes, oh my gosh, guys. So you guys know that I love style and I love fashion and I love all that amazing. I just love to feel phenomenal across all of it. Some of my outfits for our holiday. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm definitely looking forward to the break, to be honest. It has been quite a full-on 6 months, like a full-on start to the year. And don't get me wrong, I I'm thriving, like so totally thriving, but ready to just spend some time with Gary and have fun and switch off a little and unwind and get some sunshine on our face. Slow mornings, second coffees, working out in the sun, sunset dinners, the smell of sun cream, and life is pretty good, isn't it? Life is pretty good. I'm just actually about to put my head into my laptops for a couple of hours. I am doing a bit of contracting at the moment, so I have some stuff to get, some paperwork to do, and there is a lot on the horizon that lights me up. So anyway, the rest of this week will look like prep for the ball, final prep, and oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm talking for 8 minutes and I haven't even said this. Gary and I, since it was such a hit, we'll be taking you to our spray tan appointment tomorrow night. Yeah, so we're getting a spray tan again for the ball. The ball is on Saturday. Gary went to Edinburgh to collect his tux today, and I have made the decision between the two dresses. So yeah, we are very, very excited. So I'll take you along for the final prep, for the final MTN event of 2026, and I'm going to take you along to the ball with us as well. So stay tuned for all of that. Hi, welcome back. You are joining us on Friday evening, and making his first appearance in this episode of the vlog.
Good evening, guys.
Good evening. That was very subdued, darling.
Yeah, it was. It's Friday evening. Usually getting ready for bed at this time.
True story.
Because I'm so rock and roll.
We love
Oh, how times have changed.
Oh, I know. I think often, I said to Gary earlier, I was like, why do you think we like a little nap from time to time? I said, do you think it's because we train so much and we work so hard, or do you think it's because we're getting old? What did you say?
A bit of both.
A little bit of both. So we are, we're going again. We're heading to Shots to see the amazing Shan.
Yep. For a Shantan.
So we have the MTN Black Tie Ball tomorrow night. We are very excited.
Tux collected.
Yes, tux is collected, dress is ready, accessories all looked out and organised. So we're going to get a tan tonight, home early night, because I'm actually at the hairdresser's very early tomorrow. And I won't be able to get a nap tomorrow because I'm getting my hair done. And then makeup, so I'll take you along for all of that good stuff. Are you looking forward to the ball tomorrow?
Yes, I'm looking forward to meeting, well, not meeting, but seeing other people again. I think it said it was 376.
Right?
Right? Can't remember, it was on the email.
Yeah, something like that.
300 odds going to the ball tomorrow in Ingliston
Country Club.
in Johnston. So
Yep.
yes, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be good.
And I think it's the first time that you and I have been out for a long time.
Oh, for ages.
For ages. And Gary and I we actually love a little night out.
I think the last time we were out was in Paris.
I was just thinking that on New Year's.
I think that was the last time we were like out.
Out. Dressed up, dancing, dinner.
Yeah, like partying.
Yeah, I think so too. So yes, we are very, very much looking forward to that. And I think I'm also like, because we're then going on holiday on Sunday, well, technically Monday, but we're heading to the airport on Sunday, we've both stayed in a fairly disciplined space with our programme.
Yeah, it's been pretty weird the last couple of weeks.
It has been a bit limbo-ish because, and it's obviously, this is how Gary and I eat and train and live a particular way anyway, but it's almost been like a little continuation, not quite, but...
Because we always have, well, not so much you, but I always like a wee snacks dinner as we call it. I had some snacks since yesterday, right, and I've had a scone with cream and jam and what have you. was good. Anyway.
Anything else?
Oh,
in your
there was-
what else was in your snack stint list yesterday?
Oh, I had pistachio cake and I had a lemon cheesecake, a little bit of lemon cheesecake cake. It wasn't a lemon cheesecake.
Yeah.
It was just flavoured like it, and the dark chocolate and raspberry one. And I had pretty much a plate of sandwiches. And I had some sausage rolls and cheese and onion rolls. So yeah, pretty much went to town yesterday. Felt guilty all day today, but.
Oh no, you don't need to feel guilty.
Yeah, well, I bet good today, so not bored. I've not put any weight on.
No, you've not. So, but I think like.
Played fives last night.
Yes, you did.
I burned 600 calories last night, so.
But Gary and I we've not been like out for dinner. Like obviously we went to Salt, but that was a bit of a short-lived glory.
Yeah.
In fact, this is where we left the last episode, was when we were heading to Salt.
Not good. Well, no, that's not true. Salt was amazing. I should just point that out. There's nothing wrong with Salt. It was amazing. In fact, it's one of our favourite places to eat.
Yes.
Oh, and the sign in Lanark has went up today.
There's a Salt coming to Lanark, and we're most excited about it. Although, with a hint of trepidation, because we don't eat out often because we like to scratch cook. And I had told the audience guys that I was saying that one of the things I've really loved about the Peak is I felt like any little processy bits that had snuck back into my diet, like protein bars, fibre one bars, things like that, pulled them right out.
Yeah. No, it's too many calories.
But no, they're not. Fibre one bars are only 90 calories, but it's not natural whole food.
Yeah.
And I'm just really feeling much better for having just like minimal processed food. So anyway, yeah, but we've just not had a chance to like kick back since the Peak finished. Holiday.
Absolutely, we're doing it on holiday.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean.
No
that's why we're so excited.
Open.
But it starts, for me, it all starts tomorrow at the ball.
Yes.
And of course we'll still train on holiday and everything, but we will not be tracking. We will just mindful.
Can't wait to open MyFitnessPal and check.
I haven't been as religious about tracking as you have been, but I know what I'm eating because I eat the same stuff every day. Anyway, we will leave it here for now, and we're going to go and get our tan on, and I am going to take you to, maybe not, well, I'll take you along tomorrow. I always just need to check my, I was going to say practitioners, but whoever I'm with, I need to check their comfort around filming. But I'll take you to some of my appointments with me, and of course we are actually going to take you to the ball as well, so yeah, it's going to be a good one. So back by popular demand, since you all loved it so much the last time, we have been for our glow up at the wonderful tanning by Shan.
That's right. I feel I'm a little darker.
I don't know why it's always so funny, like
just...
when you're in it. Maybe because you're used to seeing me, but of you?
Yeah.
I know, you look darker than me.
Oh, like dark.
Why is that? So anyway, we have had our now I do want to give a shout out to Shan. She's amazing. So Gary and I know Shan from Curtis Bros. We've trained with her for the last couple of years. She's a lovely lady, and she launched her business about a year ago. And so she does tan out of her home. So if you are in and around the central Scotland area and you're looking for someone to give you a golden glow, Shan is your
Colour
woman.
optional.
Yes, the colours are optional. So anyway, we are heading home. We're going to get an early night because I'm up early, and we're going to chill out for a little bit, and then tomorrow is the ball. We're so excited. Are you excited?
Well, yes, I'm excited about the ball, not about this colour right now.
Yeah, but you're excited about the ball.
It's developing.
It's developing. I know I'm actually not going to get much develop time because I need to get up and get showered so sharp.
You'll be fine.
Well, I will be fine. It's all going to be fine. It's all great. We've got. I've kind of got that like old school Friday, feel good Friday vibe.
Alright.
Maybe it was the.
Thank Crunchy it's Friday.
Maybe it was the genre of music you had us listening to.
Yes, we were listening to local radio station that you all know very well. And it's on between 7 and 10 on a Friday and a Saturday night.
Why can't we name it?
Six. I don't know, we'll allowed to name it on YouTube. That's the GBX.
Experience.
Yes. The George Bowie experience.
I think you can name it. So yeah, anyway, we've been listening to some music and just getting very excited. So I think we're really excited about the ball, but we're also really excited about our holiday. So anyway, we will be seeing you tomorrow. So it is Saturday, the day of the ball. We are making good progress. I have been for my hair appointment. I'm not going to show you it just now because I want to wait until everything's all like put together and styled up. But I'm now in Coachbridge heading to go and get my makeup done. And yeah, I'm excited. I've got that like super excited, grateful, happy, life is amazing, high vibe feeling. Can't wait to have fun tonight. Can't wait to have a good time with Gary and the MTN community. And then obviously we're going on holiday tomorrow as well. So it's just like good vibes all round. And Taylor Swift has released a new song. So basically everything's perfect in the world. So yeah, very happy. Black tie ball ready. Mr. Gary Orr is looking terribly sharp. Let me show you. How you feeling, guys?
Sharp as a tack.
Sharp as a tack.
Sharp as a tack.
You're looking very handsome.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to talk you through some of the details of my outfit. The dress, so I actually had picked another one and I thought I had it like nailed. And then I seen this one, and as soon as I tried it on, I was like, oh my gosh, that is just perfect. I love it. It's got this like pearl detail to it. I don't know if you can see. So it's like pearl and sequin, and it's got this little like sexy cut out on the back. So I just love it. I love the colour. I love the strap detailing as well. Beautiful. Like I say, it's from Old Polly. I'll link it. And then the hair is beautiful. So I almost wanted like a up but down. I thought about doing like a full-on ponytail, but I wasn't sure that it would be quite right. And normally when I get my hair like done, I like it to look like up from the front, but I've got all the length down at the back. And makeup is Michaela, who done my makeup for the photo shoot, and I absolutely love it. So we are ready to go party and have a great time, and we will be taking you lovely lot along with us.
are now home from the ball. We have had an amazing night. So much fun. Lots of like, met loads of new people, had loads of great conversations with people that we've met throughout the peak. But also just had a phenomenal time together. I said to Gary in the car, like, do you know how amazing it is to just be like, have so much fun together, like dancing, chatting, laughing. And I sort of said to him, I was like, whatever you are, like, I'm good, I'm fine. And it's just so lovely. So we are actually just getting into, well, we're going to snuggle up in bed, and we've made little snacks, and we never ever bring like snacks up to bed because like that's not eating, but we're going to have a chill evening. And thank you, darling. And don't know, we're just obviously off on holiday tomorrow as well, so we're so excited. So we are gonna wrap this episode up here, and then you can join us from tomorrow as we head off on our holiday. So thank you so much for spending this episode with us. Gary, anything to say?
Good evening, guys.
Good evening, guys. Did you have a good time tonight?
Oh, it was excellent. Yeah, it was excellent. I'm really looking forward to eating this.
Let's do it. Let's have a snack, and we will see you guys on the next episode.
Bye.